Yes.
We are
Are
live. And it's just me
live.
and you, I bet. So if you're watching on the replay, thank you. Because me and Lynn are going live right now, which is right when fireworks start at Walt Disney World for the last time in forever. For the last time. No, we don't know how long.
We
Couple
don't know
weeks,
how long.
8 weeks. As we speak, Walt Disney World will be open for what, 3 more hours, 2 more hours as we're live. So we were just joking off stream. We don't know how many people are going to come in or not, but we're going to have a fun time. We're going to have a good interview.
Yes.
People can watch on the replay or watch it live. Mar's here. Hey, Mar.
Hi, Mar. Candy Mom.
There you go. People popping in. Candy Mom's in the house. Tom
Hi,
Disney in the house.
guys.
Mar in Memphis in the house. I appreciate you guys. Hey, you crazy kid. I saw you all over Kelly's Insta, Candy Mom. That was fun. So anyway, we're gonna have a good time. Yeah, a bunch of people are popping in now. Welcome in, everybody. We were half joking, half wondering if anybody was gonna pop in, and it's a little bit of a different night. Obviously, 'tis the season to be crazy. Wash your hands. Yeah, I've got some live streams going too, but we're gonna talk to Lynn again from the Lynn Project. If you know me, you know Lynn. Lynn's a buddy of mine. She's my co-host. We are co-host. We host together. Creator Talk on this channel at 9:30 in an hour and a half from now every Sunday night too. Hey, Orlando Mike. Hey, person that I don't know how to pronounce that. I appreciate you all being
Hey,
here.
Tom. Hey, Mike. Hey, Dean.
So we were talking about, and you know, a lot of you know because I promoted it already. We had Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow scheduled for tonight. He had some other things related to everything going on, and I think we're just going to reschedule. And it's funny, you know, this is what happens in my life. Me and you, Lynn, just talked about bringing you back on. We had a little strategy session. Should I bring people on that have been on before? That was less than 2 weeks ago that we had that talk.
Yeah.
That's what you get for saying yes.
Thank you so much, Candy Mom. Hey, not Theo.
You hear about what happened to Not Theo today?
No.
He got crushed virtually in what's that game where you shoot at Buzz Lightyear and all those people?
Space Ranger Spin?
Yeah. I wasn't there and he wasn't there, but I crushed him anyway. It was rough to watch. It was rough to watch. Not that Matterhorn Matt. We got Not Theo and Not that Matterhorn Matt.
Who are they?
They're not
They're
me.
not those people.
No, he said Not Theo says he beat me by 1 point. Yeah, but you were banging on the trash can. So it doesn't count. Lynn from the Lynn Project, since we did this on my show with you, you've had some changes in your YouTubing life. You've grown like I used to say grown like a weed, but weeds are ugly. We're going to say grown like a bamboo tree because I like bamboo trees, then they grow fast.
I like bamboo.
You've been growing like crazy, girl.
Thank you. Yeah, it's exciting.
Hey, Spencer. Hey, P.
Triple P, hey.
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 We're in trouble tonight, Lynn. You know why?
What?
Usually both of us are in a good mood, but both of us are in an exceptionally good mood, I sense tonight. And sorry, people watching, but that could be
you've got like the next 3 hours of this.
I know. Are you sick of me yet? I'm already sick of me. And I just hey, Samantha.
Yeah, I've grown so much. Wait, who? Me? Very tall, Lynn. I've grown so much.
Hey, hold on. Now she's tall. No, I'm tall. Hi, Mommy. Mommy's in the house.
Hi, Eileen.
So seriously, you've been growing like crazy. I have a couple of reasons for that. One, you're crushing it with your go to this resort. This is why tours. 2, you're crushing it with honey. I don't have any money in my wallet. Come shopping. Look at what Lynn told me they were on sale. And 3, you're the co-host of Creator Talk.
Yeah, I love it. I love all of it. I think this journey has been so amazing. And the first time I was here was last June. I think I was creeping up on 500 subscribers. I'm almost at, yes, my very first time, which was my very first live stream. And now I'm almost,
I love that.
Almost to 1,700. I'm a couple away, and everything has just grown so much, and I've learned new skills. I've been working on different things. Lynn is blonde. I'm gonna figure out.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yep, I get it now. Yep, 5 minutes later. That's about right. You guys love me for me, right? All right, we're already there. So I love the journey that I've been on with everyone and growing together and watching other channels grow, and my partner channel Triple P, so amazing. And we both started right around the same time, and the partnership we've created has been awesome. And we've gone through so many ups and downs with the COPA, which, segue, we'll talk more about developments in that later, which I don't know too much about because I didn't have time to look into it, but I
Sure,
kind
I
of know
do.
what you're talking about.
No worries, I got it.
And I don't know. I love all this and getting to know subscribers better and all of it. It's just great. I love the community, and honestly, I'm really looking forward to the future so much, and
Yeah.
I have so many things planned. I hope y'all are ready, because I have a lot of fun things. I like to show off my personality, and I look forward to doing that a little bit more in my future videos of more Lynn in your face. So
More of the Lynn Project in your face. I
yeah,
like that.
I hope you're ready.
I'm not ready. I'm totally not ready.
No.
Brian Garcia in the house, Orlando Mike, and Orlando Mike too. I think I saw. Am I crazy? I think I saw that. Tom Does Disney was Tom. You were here at like 5:30. I saw your comment like 5:30. So welcome back. I'll say to Tom. Glad you're here, buddy. Who
Bye,
else?
Candy Mom. Thank you so much for being here.
Jenny Mom, thank you very much. Yeah. So let's talk about it. So you really have those two fairly regular.
Violet Saki.
I should have brought my little. Never mind. You have two very regular. I don't know if you call them playlists, but episodes, whatever. Regular things. I'll use the word things. I'll let you decide what it is on your channel. Which one do you put the most time into? Which one do you enjoy most, and why are you doing it on your channel? Let's go with that, because I didn't ask you these questions the last time. Last time we laughed and talked about, really 20 minutes probably of the hour was about one great video that I love, which we'll talk about again tonight because I still love it. But
I totally forgot about that. I love that one.
Really, I think. But you've got two regular things on your channel I'd like you to talk about. Which one do you like best? Why? Why do you do that? Tell the peeps.
So both of them I love, and the first one I love for its entirety of what my goal of it is my resort and room tours at Walt Disney World. I stay at a resort. I stay for at least one night. I do a room tour and full resort tour. I walk through the entire resort, and this is after I've stayed there, so I have more experience on where things are, how the food was, how the service was, or whatever. And I give it all to you straight on my opinion, which isn't everyone's opinion. It's my opinion. So I just give you my experience and walk you through the resort. And I have had so much amazing feedback. Still every day comments come in about, thank you so much for this video. No one else is doing this. You helped me choose what resort to stay at for my first Walt Disney World trip. Comments like that. And that is so rewarding for me, because that is my ultimate goal with those videos, was like, that's what I was looking for. And I wanted somebody to do what I was doing, and no one was doing it.
Yep.
So I'm doing it now, and I just need more money so I can go to the deluxe resorts.
Go subscribe to Lynn's channel and watch some videos, people. Hey, Taylor, I hope you're feeling better, my friend.
I've gone through all of the moderate. So I have all of the moderate resort room tours on there. I have a couple of the value, and very soon we'll have Animal Kingdom Lodge as my first deluxe resort tour on there.
That's why you're saying you got to go to the Bali, you got to go to Grand Flow.
I have so many deluxe resorts to knock off this list, and
I thought about it along those lines. So she needs to sponsor people. If you want to sponsor Lynn Project, get over to her, send her a DM. Actually, we're going to talk about sponsors one night coming up soon on Creator Talk. That's a whole other topic, but it's time to get you one, because I want to see you walking around the Poly and telling me why I need to go to the Poly, because I got to be honest with you, I'm going no matter what you say. But last time I was in Walt Disney World, we had our trip planned, but we actually left a day early because we wanted to and we could. Hey, Jenny B, what's going on?
B.
Hey, I sent you that link, Jenny B. If you have any questions, I guess you responded already. Regardless, if you need any help, let me know. Anyway, so I was just trying to be silly, and so we stayed at, what was it? I don't even remember what the hotel was. It was right next to Disney Springs for the one day before we went to our resort or whatever. And so I decided to do a room tour, and I was trying to get one person on the planet, you, to know that I was trying to be you, but me. And so, like, I remember, I mean, I'm not talking about my video. I'm like, hey, they have art on the wall. Hey, they have mirrors on the bathroom. And, you know, I was trying to be a bad version of you. And I don't know if it went over very funny, but I was laughing at my own self.
I got a very good laugh out of that.
Okay, good. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I tell jokes and I'm the only one sitting there laughing. But, you know, Best Western. No, was it the Best Western? I don't know what it was. Maybe it was. I don't know. We'll ask my wife. She's Paula, if you're here, where did we stay? I don't know. We've stayed there.
I think it was the Best Western.
Okay, there you go. Whatever.
Hey, Bill, Magic of the Mouse, Tangled Magic. How are you?
Magic of the Mouse is the sponsor of this show. Check him out. I will drop some links in a little bit and stuff, and we'll talk about him. But there you go. Just hit the little buttons. Go give him some love. But anyway, please. Continue.
I remember watching that, and I was just laughing, and I'm like,
I wasn't trying to be good. I was trying to be somebody trying to be somebody else, and I thought it was funny.
I appreciate the humor in that, and I thought it was funny, and I don't know if anyone else will get it if they haven't seen one of my resort tours, but
I don't care.
It was funny, and I honestly, like, from the bottom of my heart, I do that so that, like, past me looking for resorts to stay at and researching could see that and make the best decision for their upcoming Disney trip to have the best vacation that's suited to their family. So that's why I do that. Wrapping that up, my other most viewed videos are the Character Warehouse, and I have the best Character Warehouse very close to my house, and that's at Sawgrass Mills in Sunrise, Florida. And they're incredible. I love the staff. The store is so organized. They have great stock, and I love going there. And it's so much fun. And my last video, I went at an off time that I don't normally go. I went during the day on a day I don't normally go. And there was about 5 people that walked up to me. They're like, hey, you're the Lynn Project.
Oh, I love that. You didn't tell me that.
I subscribe, and I watch your videos. Thank you so much for doing what you do. And I was like, do you want a button or a sticker? And they're like, no, but thank you. but I have 5,000. Do you want one?
I got a bulk discount. It only cost me $8. This is why she needs a sponsor. We're never going to see her at the Poly. She's got all the buttons.
I just want to give you my buttons and stickers, please.
My husband wants to get in the garage again.
Yeah, it's taking up like a whole drawer. The underwear's on the floor. It's all buttons and stickers in there.
Priorities. So I came back from the Galaxy's Edge opening trip, and there were so many YouTubers. PPP's got like the big buttons. I got all these little buttons, but PPP's got like, you can actually fly to Mars on this thing. It's that big. And I love it. And I've got quite a few. I got a couple of yours. You sent me some. I think you're in my pile. And I
definitely have sent you some.
Yeah. Well, you know, and I put them on my backpack. And
I make it rain with Lynn Project buttons and stickers.
Right? No, I have a joke, but I'll leave it alone. And so, and then I'm going on my backpack, and I'm running around, and I'm like, I don't even have my own. I'm supporting all these channels with buttons on my bag. I need me some buttons. So you might need to hook me up with your button dealer.
Absolutely.
You have to go like on the corner.
My button dealer.
Like in Newark, New Jersey, on the corner only after one.
I'll give you his number. We'll talk after the stream.
PPP says, Lynn, I think Sean, who might be related to you, should get a blonde wig and do a comedic room tour vlog pretending to be you.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Spencer says he would have taken the buttons. Magic of the Mouse says, take my buttons, please. I do kind of want buttons. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? It's one of those. I blame you, YouTubers. Like, I'm looking right at you. I blame you, YouTubers. I wouldn't have wanted buttons before, but now everybody has buttons. Now I feel like I'm supposed to have buttons. Thanks a lot.
All right.
I did look into buying pins because I like Disney pins and doing like a Dole Whip dad pin. And it's not as much as I thought, but they don't let me buy 4. I have to buy like, 8 million. So
hence my overdose on buttons and stickers that people don't want. They just want to say hi.
Hi, Lynn. I don't want your button. So
back away slowly from Lynn. She's going to throw stickers at you.
I need to become a button dealer. All right. So which one do you prefer? Why do you do the two? Which one was your first idea? How'd you come up with these ideas? I know the answer to these, but I want the people to know.
The people. So the people, these are
I'm running for office.
the people, these are both before I started, I wanted to start a YouTube channel November, October, probably September of 2018. Sean and I had talked about it. I was like, I want to do this. I can do this. I can be me on a camera and put things on the internet.
I can be me. What?
Wow. I was like, I can totally do that. And I'm a different perspective than everyone else. So there's that. And I wanted to put that out there. And then it took months because I didn't know how to edit. I didn't know how to film. I didn't know anything about cameras. I didn't know anything about Instagram. I didn't know anything about anything basically, but I was like, yeah, I can do that.
I didn't know about anything either.
I was like, easy peasy, got this. I'm going to do that. It just took me about 5 months to start doing it. And it took me during that time of contemplating and thinking of how do I want this to be? What do I want on my channel? What do I want it to encompass? I want it to be me. I want it to be Disney. I want to help people with the things that I needed help with, and I want to show them things I enjoyed. I remember watching the Tim Tracker and the Character Warehouse. I didn't even know about it before then. I was like, how is this a thing? Really? I didn't even know about it before then. And then I quickly figured out there was one close to me, and then all bets were off, and I lost all my money at the Character Warehouse.
Yeah. Right.
But I knew I wanted that. I knew I wanted the resort and room tours on my own time and my own perspective of the things that I wanted to see that other people weren't showing, where it was just like, hey, this is a cool background. I'm going to talk about me and why this is cool. Look at me. There's that in the background. I'm at this resort. I don't care about that. I want to see, how do you get to this? How close is this room? How close is that room to the main lobby and all of the amenities? And what are the amenities like? And how are the amenities there? And how does it compare with
live in the ocean with the little that go like this?
Anemone. So I wanted to offer that, and then my park vlogs, which don't get anywhere near as many views, but I thoroughly enjoy doing, and I will not
stop. The park vlogs? Is that what you said?
Yeah, park vlogs and restaurant reviews. I have started separating them, so I'll do different restaurant reviews. I have a few up. There's a playlist, and I love food, and it is pretty clear. It's pretty clear on my personal view of the restaurants have gotten a little bit better because I eat seafood now, but I also bring along a family member to eat all the meat, so they can tell me how those things are.
Because we're friends, I'm just going to throw that out there. If the family's like sick of all, eating the meat, I'm available to eat the scraps off your plate at any time at any Disney facility.
Absolutely.
Hey, Tammy Clark, what's going on? PPP says Lynn is just as real and authentic in person. I don't know. All I did when we got to hang out was watch some fireworks. What else did we do? We went on, what was that ride?
Buzz Lightyear.
Oh yeah, and my wife beat me, so I don't want to talk about it. And then we went in a whole section that I'd never been in. I didn't even know it was there.
The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, the Little Mermaid and the circus. I'd never even been in that section.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That was fun. It was right at the end of the night, and you were getting there right in the beginning. You were about to do your 5K. We were on our last night, and we got to see the what do they call the thing at the end? The Kiss Goodnight. We got
Kiss Goodnight.
It was really fun. It was a good time. I say this all the time, but I'm going to say it again with you. One of my favorite things about having a YouTube channel is getting to know other YouTubers and making friends. Yeah. I mean, obviously, we've become good friends, and it doesn't always work out. I mean, I only go to the parks once or twice or 3 times a year, depending on what year we're talking about. This year, probably 3. To be able to be there at the same time that somebody you get to know real well and like real well is there is an extra blessing. And we got to hang out with you for an hour or 2, and it was great. And it's my favorite thing. Like, of all my things that I love about having a YouTube channel and being a Disney YouTuber, it's meeting you guys. I mean, I knew you already, but get to give you a hug, shake hands with the puppy, and hang out for an hour or whatever. And I got to do that a lot on the Galaxy's Edge trip. I've seen PPP. That's Josh, for you guys if you don't know, Practically Perfect Park Hopping in the parks before. And it's just, I don't know, it's my favorite part of this. I've got to be honest. I'm feeling
I love it. I
nostalgic
agree.
for whatever reason, but yeah.
No, I agree. It wasn't something that I ever knew I was signing up for. Like, I didn't expect that side of it. It hit me blindside because I didn't know I was becoming a part of a community.
Yeah.
I knew I wanted to do a thing, and I knew the things I wanted to do, but I didn't know that there was like a community.
If they told me that was going to be part of it back then, it would have been a reason to not do it. That sounds arrogant, but I'm going to be honest. So that's dumb of me. That's me being embarrassed of my stupidity because it's my favorite part. When was the first time you got recognized in public? Because you mentioned you're at the you're getting accosted for "Don't give me your pins, lady" at the shop. When was the first time?
Take them now.
This is actually a question I've been wanting to work in, and I haven't figured out how to do it. So here you go. You're my first person hit with it. Have you been recognized in public? I know the answer is yes. And tell me about the first time.
Yeah, but it's always at the Character Warehouse. It's always there. I haven't, not at the parks, which.
Yes, you have. I said, hey, there's Lynn, and then we talked. Hey, Addie. Well, tell me about the first time.
We were like, where was Jeff? He's not on this side of Tomorrowland Terrace.
It's because I'm so skinny. You couldn't see me behind, Space Mountain.
You turned sideways and disappeared. I didn't know where to find you.
So tell me about the first time. I really want to hear it.
It was the Character Warehouse, and it was really funny. It's become a kind of normal thing there. For a couple, like for the last 2 months before this last trip, nobody really said anything to me. I didn't talk to anybody, but I feel like
grown a lot in the past your channel has grown a lot in the last 6 months. A lot.
I go every 2 weeks to the Character Warehouse, but before the last 2 months, I was noticed a lot. Like, it was, hey, you're the Lynn Project. Thank you so much. Like, I watch your videos. Thank you so much for doing that. And like, I love hearing that, even if it's just a shopping vlog.
Why do you say just a shopping vlog? We're going to fight off stream. I did this just Copa video one time.
Yeah, no, I don't know. If any of you have watched them, I have a lot of fun with it. I am there by myself, but I don't feel like I'm by myself because I'm shopping with you guys, and I know that. And I know that I want you to feel like you're shopping with me. And I have fun. I'm a goofball, and I play with the toys and make them talk and say silly things, or, what is this? That is creepy. Creepy doll. It's still here. You can get this creepy doll if you still want it. Like, I don't know. I'm just me, but it's a lot of fun meeting people and people coming up to you and saying, like, thank you. It's not just a comment in your videos. It's not just a thumbs up or a like or whatever. It's somebody coming up to you and saying, thank you so much for doing this. This is why we planned our trip down here to come and shop.
I love that.
Because of your videos, and that's rewarding. And that's it. Like, that's it.
You didn't tell me the first time you got recognized, but I like your answer anyway. Jenny B. Go ahead.
I don't remember the exact first time, but I know it was at the Character Warehouse, and I think it was the cast members that were like, you're the Lynn Project. And,
He's the one that keeps throwing buttons at us. Watch out.
Yeah, and I was like, you guys want buttons? And I just made them all take them. Early on, I didn't give them a choice. I just made them take them all. I don't care.
Buttons on me. What's going on?
Stick them on them.
Who I just met in chat recently, so subscribe to my channel. I'm pretty sure it was on your channel, Lynn.
Yes, Jenny B.
It was, right? We were having funny. I was trying to make people unsubscribe to my channel and yours that night. And she subscribed to my channel. She sent me a note. I met Jenny B at the Poly before she was a subscriber on my channel. And we had a nice little conversation. I was having dinner. She was having a dinner. It was with Sean, right? Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And I don't know. I just love it. Mar says if I'd run into Jeff, I'd know it. Yes, you would, because I'd give you a big hug. Mashing the Mouth says, wait, the Lynn Project, you got a hug from the big guy when you met him? Santa Claus was not there, but I was. All I got last night or last month when I met Dole Whip Dad at MK was, hey, what's up? I didn't know. It's probably true. I think that's true. I don't think I said, hey, what's up? Maybe I did. I don't know. Not Theo says, if I ran into a vlogger, I'd have to introduce myself as, hi, I'm not Theo, and Jeff beat me at the shooting game with Buzz Lightyear. That's what he would say. Spencer said he'd yell real loud. You guys are making my day here. Jenny B from Tennessee. Yeah, force buttons, exactly. So did you used to shop there often before you started doing the regular shows? That makes sense, right? I feel like I should have just trusted myself there.
Yeah, I didn't shop there before I started vlogging and doing the whole Disney thing. I didn't know about it until
okay.
I was like, wow, I'm never going to be able to go to these. Our first Character Warehouse was when we went on our trip and we went to Vineland.
That's right.
I was like, I have to go to this thing. It's in Orlando. That's where it's at. And then I Googled it like a normal person now in the future. And I was like, oh, there's one 30 minutes away from where I live. Holy moly, I can do this. And no one else is doing it. So, very few people are.
I've not been to your store. I've been to.
Well, I love how people call it my store. Yeah, that's my store.
You should tell them when you're there, here's a button, this is my store. But yeah, it's farther out there, which I think gives you a huge advantage, frankly. Yeah. You're smart. I live in Fort Worth. My address is Fort Worth. And downtown Fort Worth's not that far, and I go to the Disney store in Fort Worth. But not that far away, like a half hour away in Grapevine, there is a Disney outlet. And my wife and I have talked about it. I should put on the blonde wig and do the thing. Because I do think I've done 3 or 4 there, not to make it a regular thing, just because I like it. And when I do, I like it. And there are some amazing deals. There's Disneyland exclusive merch in Texas at this store. And we're there enough that it is. The cast members both in Fort Worth and in Grapevine, they know us because I don't give them buttons, but we annoy them quite a bit, and we're there a lot. And it should be I've thought about it. My wife keeps telling me I should do it. We just don't go there regular. We're busy in real life, and we do what we do.
It doesn't have to be regular, but whenever you go there, why not take us shopping with you? Like, people love that. I enjoy it, and I remember you did do one video.
Yeah, I've done a couple there. I mean,
it was a couple months ago where you showed it, and then you voiceovered all of it, and
because they blast the tunes.
I get that. Tom. And I remember seeing it. I was like, well, there's a lot of stuff there that's not at mine. What the heck?
I mean, I'm sure I've not been in your store, but here, let me get to Tom and let me talk about myself.
Yes.
Tom Does Disney, my buddy. He's been on the show. Go check out the replay of that. He live streams all the time. He's blowing up also. Question for both of, I bit my, you know what? When you bit your cheek.
Oof, you're going to pay for that tomorrow.
It's all about
no salty foods.
Can you get sick from your own stuff? Tom Does Disney. Thanks for the super chat. Question for both. What kind of personal growth have you had from starting your Disney YouTube channels? And when can I be on Creator? You've been on Creator Talk, but hey, this is kind of the first time someone's been on twice. That's not totally true. I did 2 in 2018 and they came back on 2019. But after I've decided this is like a show I'm going to do, you're my second guest. Boy, I feel like I'm making no sense. I know, right? You're not my first person that I invited back, but you got in there quicker. Tom, we'll talk. But anyway, but to be serious about your question, do you mean personal growth about life or about the channel? I'll leave it to you first, Lynn, and then he asked us both, so I'll get to it. But so to you, what kind of personal growth have you had from starting your YouTube channel?
Personal growth for me is actually a pretty easy answer. I started all of this I already said this, knowing nothing about anything. I was going in blind and I was figuring it all out as I went as a 30-some-year-old starting something completely new out of my comfort zone, and a new found love for Disney, and all of it was like new, 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 new. And the sense of community, some
Yeah.
of my best friends that I've met in the last year that I talk to more than I talk to, people I should talk to more. I'm not.
Sorry, Sean.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, not him. Not him. I talk to him.
Not him. He's
He's
wearing that
good.
weird
No,
wig. He's fine.
no. He's like, you're good. We've talked. But like, just what I feel is like lifetime friendships and life skills of networking and community. And I really feel like building my own brand. Like, I look at this as kind of like a personal business. This is me, my brand, and it's anything I want it to be and everything I want it to be. It's all about what I put into it, and that's what I get out of it. So I'm only going to get out of it what I put in, and
Amen.
Sometimes I can only afford to put in so much, so I'm only going to get so much back, and I understand that. And it's still always a work in progress. It's always evolving, and I try my best to balance, family, work, YouTube, but it's fun. It's fun to play with that and learn and grow and learn every day. Every day, it's just evolving. So I don't know if that's really a solid answer, but that's
a great
answer.
I think it's a great answer. I'll dive into it real quick because I want this bit about Lynn tonight. But I run a nonprofit. I'm the executive director, CEO of a nonprofit, and so I've looked for a strong return on investment on networking, my time, and accessing people who know more about things I want to know about for my business, for my nonprofit, for other people. Again, running a nonprofit, it's still a business, but you're doing it to serve other people. And so I've always been really good at finding people who are better at stuff than me and having them do it for me and my kids and my families. What I've done, though, is I've taken some of those skills and applied them to YouTube and just having fun. So I don't know, but I loved your answer very much. Great question, Tom. And thank you for the super chat, buddy. And yeah, we'll get you back on, buddy. I'll message me offline. I need to start working on next year, and I'm not kidding, and I'm proud of that. Or maybe late this year, but whatever. We'll talk about it. I feel like I missed a bunch of questions here, guys. I apologize. Hey, Perfectly Cat, who was on last week, go check out the replay to that. It was really fun. She was on my show last week more than I was. You'll have to watch the replay to find out why. Blue Nose, I do too. So Blue Nose with a great, hey, buddy, I hope you're feeling better, by the way. Love ya. So listen, Blue Nose mentioned something that I did want to throw out there. I'm going to talk about my sponsor, and then we're going to get back to you, Lynn. So I have 3 different streams going, he says. I'm proud to be one of them. I've got one other one, and I know the other one you're talking about. It is a big night in the Disney YouTube community, and if you're here, and look at, hey, I want to screw our own show here, but the fireworks probably just ended. I'm pretty sure they just did. People are live at the parks. If you're not there, you come back and watch us on replay. I won't take it personally. I totally get it. But Chris, I'm glad you're here, and it means a lot, especially on a night like tonight. So thank you, buddy. And I want to get to my sponsor. So we talked about it earlier. Let me drop his link real fast. Let me pull it up. Bill, exactly. Magically Mouse TV. I got bad news for Bill. I'm going to say something which I think is awesome, but many people might think is a horrible thing to say. Me and Bill have a lot in common. Sorry, dude. I see your water, you lunatic. We'll get to that in a minute. See, that's what you get. That's what you get. So Bill and me got to know each other recently, and I'm honored to say he is my first ever real sponsor on my shows. And if I could hold this up and it not fall, that would be easier because then I can read it. So Bill runs the Magically Mouse podcast, where each week your hosts Bill Guerrero Sr. and Bill Guerrero Jr. will be bringing you the latest Disney news and discussing everything Disney. Coming up in March on the Magically Mouse podcast will be 2 guests. One who's already been on, and that's the Orlando guy, my buddy Richard. The other one is this lovely lady who's on our show tonight. Have you recorded it yet?
Not yet, no.
So she'll be the next 2 or whatever. She'll be coming up soon. But anyway, Richard, the Orlando guy, and Lynn from the Lynn Project for the 2 episodes each. New episodes drop every Wednesday morning on all major podcast apps: Apple, Stitcher, Spotify, Overcast, iHeartRadio, and Google. And me and him are working on some sports stuff. You will see some of that this week. And he's just a great guy. Get over to his YouTube channel. Check out his podcast. It's on Spotify. Just look up Magic of the Mouse and/or Magic of the Mouse TV. He pops up on Google all the time, and he's just a great guy. They're great peeps. What is up with your water? Like you've got first of all, I have 2 issues with your water. One,
I have 4 drinks going right now.
wow, I gotta go potty just thinking about it.
I've got my violet sake, which I figured out the recipe from Tokyo Pavilion or Japan Pavilion.
So I had like 3 things I was going to say there, but I've liked sake every time I've had it my whole life until the last time I was there. They had me. They sold me on for $12.99 or I have no idea. You can get like a little box and they'll write your name on there in I guess Japanese. I mean, what do I really know? They said it was Japanese, right. And they put Dole Whip down. They put all the stuff in the box, like you drink it, but then they give you the actual sake. It was not. It was not the sake I was looking for. Let's put it that way.
No, this is so smooth.
Hey, Nathan.
I nailed it.
Yeah.
I thought I nailed it on the first try, but then I tweaked it the second time, and I nailed it the second time. And I'm going to do a super short video of how to make your own violet sake at home. Well, we can't have it for a little while, but I have a lot of the syrup I need to make it, so I can have all the violet sake I want.
So when you see Lynn, if you go shopping down there, wherever she lives in Florida, and you go shopping, you're going to get a button and some sake and maybe a blonde wig, depending on if hubby's there with her. You never know. Bluto says between everyone streaming, there are 9 to 10K people watching. You know, and I know that to be true. Like me and Lynn talked about it really quick. So some of the bigger names, some friends of mine and some big names that I don't even know personally, and just a lot of big people are streaming live right now at the parks. And again, I'm probably stupid for saying this. I won't take it personally if you leave. But my point is that 17 of you are here on a night like this. It actually means a lot to me. I mean,
me
it really
too.
Does. Yeah. I mean, I'm quite sure this show will get more on the replay than it does on the live because of the night it is. But every one of you, thank you. And Blue Nose, that's amazing. I was actually wondering that. I'm glad you threw that down there. Interesting stuff. So anyway, so what else? So let's go back if we can. It's oh my gosh, it's 8:40 already. I can't believe
it's again. We're here again.
We do this every time. So when I met you, and I don't remember when I first knew of your channel when I met you. I don't remember the total genesis. Ooh, good word usage, Jeffrey. Of that, I do remember at some point very, very early, you sent me a message. I think Tom introduced me to you. Actually, he did. I think Tom. I feel like I'm a liar now. I'm pretty sure Tom does Disney. Check out his channel. He just dropped us a super chat. I'm pretty sure he told me I needed to check out your channel. And then quickly after that, I think you emailed me or just.
Yeah. I think we were in a chat together, and
yeah.
I saw different things that you were posting, and I was like, he seems pretty cool. Like, I think he seems pretty. Stop it. I was like, I think he seems pretty funny, and he'll appreciate what I was doing here, being creative and trying to be funny.
Well,
and
people, what we're talking about, you sent me a message about, hey, I did this video. I'm pretty proud of it. You want to tell the people, or you don't want me to talk about it, do you?
No, it was a cupcakes journey. So it was taking the Ariel cupcake from the art of animation to its rightful spot in Magic Kingdom, to Ariel, the meet and greet, and on the Ariel ride.
Talk for a while. I'm going to try to pull up the link for people.
Spoiler alert, we made it, but not with some casualties that were not ever recorded or seen. But
I know.
Yeah, I started out with 2 Ariel cupcakes. I didn't show that, but I did. I had a backup one, and we were staying at Pop. I went to Art of Animation. I had like a Pascal hat on, like it was a covert operation, and that was my theme of it. Like, we need to get this to its rightful place in Magic Kingdom with Ariel, and I just had a lot of fun with it. It was a day that I wasn't vlogging anything. Like, this was my only project for the day, was like getting a cupcake from point A to point B, and there were some things I didn't record where it sat in my cooler for 4 hours when I was in Animal Kingdom, but that would have been a funny insert into it. But
this is interesting to me. I found that video, and here's the link to it. I'm going to drop it. Go check it out. It got 170 or something views, which isn't bad. But the next video got like 14,000 or 20,000 or something. So get over and check out this video, people. I think it's great. I loved it. I knew when I watched this video that A, I like you. B, you're gonna blow up because I think it's brilliant. I loved it. Yeah,
It
there you go,
was.
Jenny. I just dropped it for you. Check it out.
Thank you. Yeah, it was so much fun. Like I had so much fun making that video. And then the people, there's a small clip in there that you don't really get that much of it, but these people saw me like recording a cupcake on a boat and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm not good at accents. They're from England, but she's like, "I love Ariel. You have a mermaid cupcake." And she showed me her nails and she had like full on Ariel themed nails, and I filmed that and I think I put that clip in there, and they're like, "Yeah, we love that. That's so cool. That's funny you're doing that." And the best part was when Luke just smashed it. Like I he hadn't had the cupcake. This is a behind the scenes tidbit. So we started with two. I started with two. The tail broke off of my backup cupcake before I made it across the bridge.
Oh, Blue Nose. Oh,
Blue Nose, thank you so much.
wow, dude. Oh, that's a fun sticker too.
You're amazing.
Dude, Chris, thank you. I don't even.
That's so cute.
It is hard to get me not to know what to say. Thank you, buddy. $50 super chat. You're amazing. What a cute little sticker too. There's words I probably never said in my whole life. That high pitched and like that. What a cute little sticker. But it is.
You're amazing.
Love you, buddy. Thank you. I always feel like I don't know what to say there. Thank you. I don't know.
Thank you so much, Chris.
That's amazing. Unbelievable. I appreciate you, buddy. And really, I hope you feel better. Keep my buddy Blue Nose Chris in your prayers right now. We need to make sure he stays healthy and happy.
Stays well, yes.
So at the end of the video, you did not say no cupcakes were injured as a result of this video creation.
Because they were.
Because at least two of them of the two were.
Yes. It's the best cupcake I've probably ever had. I still dream about it. But it was so funny because after I got back to the room and I got the one cupcake like safely in the cooler and I had this broken tail and I'm like, Luke's sleeping, he's taking a nap, and I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll eat it because I can't do anything else with it, and I don't even eat cupcakes, but I'll go for it. So I ate the tail, and I'm like, whoa, this is a really good cookie. And then I just bit into it, and it had this apple cinnamon center with this vanilla buttercream frosting, and I was like, I don't know if this other cupcake is going to make it.
Have I talked to you about my wife and her relationship with Disney cupcakes?
They're so good.
She's obsessed. She's actually we at the house call her a Disneyland cupcake snob. That's harder to say than it looks, but she really is. Like she's mad at Disney World because they're not as good as Disneyland. But I know what you mean. I don't like cupcakes, but I always have a bite of their cupcakes because Disney makes some good cupcakes.
They're really, and I'm honestly not a sweets person. Like I will take one bite and then give it to the kids because Luke will crush any sugar. Like he's a vacuum. Like he'll just eat it all up. But yeah, this cupcake was the cupcake of all cupcakes, I think. And
it's an epic cupcake because of it. It was kind of like Lord of the Rings. It was like an epic journey, right?
Yeah.
And if you end a journey, it was Ariel, right? It was Ariel.
Ariel, yeah.
Okay, I got it wrong when I said it, but I mean, you got to end a journey and in Ariel's feet or not feet, I guess. Blue Nose, thank you, buddy. Seriously, thank you. That's crazy.
Hi, Chris. Yes, thank you so much.
And yeah, I mean, just as an aside, be extra safe. But I know you don't need to hear it from me, but be extra safe. I'll be thinking about you, and I'll send you some notes this week. Okay, I lost my train of thought there, but so that's my favorite Lynn Project video, which is weird because it doesn't even have 200 views. And I mean, if my videos hit 200, I'm pretty happy. But you get over 1,000 quite often.
Yeah.
What's not your most viewed video? Maybe it is the same one. What's your favorite video you created if it's not the cupcake one, and why?
The cupcake one is definitely one of my favorites. I love my park vlogs, and they really don't get a lot of views, but they're so much fun. And for me, even if they don't ever get a ton of views, it's just those moments that I have
Yeah, with the kids, right?
with the kids, with one or the other,
Yeah,
and those moments that I'm gonna have forever of us riding Everest, or them going on Small World for the first time, or meet and greets, like all of it. And I absolutely love it. I really
I love that
love
answer.
I love my solo trip, and a lot of people don't probably know, but that was my very first ever trip by myself in my life, was my Disney solo trip that I vlogged. So
Wow.
it's really cool to have that, and that journey for me of taking that
Was that the
along.
hurricane one?
No, no, the hurricane, that's another one. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many that I'll never get the views on them, and I don't really care about that, but I'll have them
Yeah.
forever, and it's so much fun. Every once in a while, I'll go and rewatch something where I'm like thinking about it, and it's just fun. It's like watching a family video, like a home video, like we did back in the '90s, where
Totally.
my dad took videos and I got to rewatch them, but they're actually edited.
And what's so neat about that? Because I totally agree with you. So your channel's a year or two old. My channel's a year or two, 2 or 3 years old, whatever.
Almost a year. Actually, my 1 year anniversary is the
That's
very end
right.
of this
You told me
month.
that. I forgot. That's right. And so in
Yeah.
10 years, God willing, I'm sure we'll both be doing this, right?
Yeah.
And in 20, and who knows how long after that, it'll be so fun to watch that journey. And less than a year for you, a little more than, I don't know, a couple years for me, whatever. The journey's already so different, right?
Yeah. It really is.
It really is proof. Like I work with youth, I say it all the time, and I want to be a hey, shut up with your excuses, you can do it kind of guy. I think I'm that kind of guy, and it works for a couple of reasons. People who want to accomplish things like you, people who want to have excuses to leave, which I win on every time. And either way, but I think that it's proof. Like it's truly proof. Like if I look at your first 5 videos and your last 5 videos, if I go look at my first 5 videos and my last 5 videos, to Tom's question, there's the growth.
Yeah.
I don't know that for me it would be confidence, but it would be confidence in this craft,
Right.
whatever. And certainly I think I was a decent communicator before. I know I'm a better one now.
Right.
People ask all the time, and we're not going to blend into creator talk here a little bit, but people ask me, how do I grow? How do I start a YouTube channel? How do I grow? The answer is the same. Make your first
Create.
5 videos. Make your first 100.
Yeah.
So make your first 100. If that takes you 5 years, then don't expect to be good for 5 years. If that takes
Yeah.
you 50 days, like how do I grow faster? Create more.
Yeah.
Make your first 100 videos and then think about the next thing. If you haven't made 100 videos, you haven't really tried yet. Now, that's not totally fair. If you just started, then okay. But if your goal is anything other than complete your first 100 videos, I think you're kind of faking it. You just want to buy them stuff. And, we can talk about all the equipment and all that. But what has been your success? I guarantee your people in chat, I guarantee she's not going to say her perfect phone or her gimbal. What's been the secret to your success? Because you've had a lot this year.
As far as my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Creating, having a plan. I don't do anything half-assed. Like, I plan it out. I am planning, and I think that was the biggest hump that I've started to overcome. Was editing takes me a long time, and editing has started to take me a little bit less time as I plan out my vision of what I want to deliver to the viewer while I'm filming. So I'm not filming all of this content that I'm not using, that I have to watch through all of it to pick out the pieces that I want to put in my video. So now I'm filming more strategically, and that makes editing easier. So
Yeah.
it's a learning process of all of
But again,
it.
if you
And
make your first 100 videos, you learn that at video 10, probably, right?
yeah,
You do your first 10.
I was a little bit later than that, but I was a late bloomer with that.
But come on, you haven't even had it for a year though, so not really. Just maybe a late bloomer
Yeah.
in your journey so far. But for me, the first 10 videos I did, I'm sure I had more stuff they say on the cutting room floor, stuff you edit out.
Yeah.
Now I rarely video anything that I'm not going to use.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I'd have to think that through, but it's the same with you, right? And it's the
Yeah. Exactly. It's a process. And I mean, you just you have to do and then you learn. It's not I'll figure this out by watching a video. You need to do it. And then as you do it, you get better and better and
Yeah.
figure out ways that you can do what you want to do.
Just
The
like everything.
story, yeah, exactly. The story you're trying to tell. And that's really what it comes down to for me is all of this is me just telling my story and
Yeah.
sharing information and sharing my perspective. This isn't, this is the Lynn Project's tour of the Caribbean beach resort. This is not,
Yeah.
This is a Caribbean beach. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. In the end, you're selling you. Sure, the vehicle might be a Disney resort or the Character Warehouse, but it's still you. Hey, ATJH, what's going on? Right?
Hi.
Yeah, guys, let me interrupt real fast. So Mar dropped in there. I don't want to interrupt some of the comments and jump on Lynn too much here, but just because I love you guys and I love Disney just like you do, come back and watch us on the replay if you want. Right now on Corey's stream, probably on Resort TV one stream too. The characters are coming out on Corey's stream, and that was pretty epic.
Yeah.
And I had some
Disneyland. I cried my eyes out.
I'll watch it. I guarantee it. I'll go back probably after our 2 streams. I'll watch it. So you're not going to hurt my feelings, guys. If I see the numbers go down, please don't think I'm going to be sad. And I know that.
Absolutely. No. Absolutely. Go do what you need to do.
Yeah. Yeah. And an Orlando guy or not Orlando Mike says, how many Dole Whips do you need? I mean, how many he got? I will take sponsorships in Dole Whips all day long. We'll talk, buddy. Send me an email, dolewhipdad@gmail.com. Addie, what's going on? Yeah, a little bit. You get me and Lynn in the same room. We're going to talk about a couple things, assuredly. Cheese, Disney, and YouTube and creation. That's kind of our job. We do what we do. But anyway, yeah, everybody's singing "Let Go." So, guys, please, I'm just going to say it one more time, then we're going to continue because I don't want to be rude to Lynn here. But it's probably worth going and checking out. I'll be watching it on the replay. So do your thing and come back and watch the replay here. So Lynn, I lost my train of thought with that, but it's been fun getting to know you as a friend. It's been fun watching you grow on your YouTube channel. And it's been my favorite, I think, is just doing the show together with you on Sunday night. Not this show, the show after this, Creator Talk, because it's really been fun. And I think I just want to tell the people, we do an hour show, which sometimes goes 90 minutes, that sometimes the post show goes on longer than the show. We've had to make ourselves not short. And we totally lie to each other because we end up staying. I'm probably tired right now from so many late Sunday nights, but it's because we're both passionate about some things in common. Disney is one of them, and creating on YouTube is the other.
Yeah.
Well, like you said to us earlier, that you talked to your husband about, hey, I want to do this. I can do this a little bit before you started. What was the what? What was the why? Why did you think you wanted to do that? I guess is what I want to ask.
I knew that I had something to offer the community on a different perspective. I felt like all of the vloggers were either single or couples without kids, and I am a mother, a wife, I have 2 kids. Maybe they're not young, but I can relate to all of those situations, and none of the people that are vlogging or doing it involve any of those things. None of the big ones, like none of them do. They're all solo or with a spouse. And I was like, I want to share with other mothers, with other people living the same kind of lifestyle I do, a trusted judgment of, okay, hey, this is like, I have kids. This is the real talk. This is me. This is how it's going to be. Not, we had a good, cut it out and just give them the best perspective possible, because I never got that when we were researching. We had a month to figure out all of it, and we just had to go on our best judgments of, as parents, taking in information from people that didn't have kids or didn't even know what the experience would be like with children, how that would affect their entire trip. the entire thing. So I wanted to offer that, and that was my passion. That was where
That's
I was
cool.
like, I have something I have to say, and I want people to hear me. So this was the best way to do it.
Hey, Melly Mel, that's awesome. The president's about to talk at Walt Disney World. If you guys are watching that,
Wow.
yeah, I'll definitely go back and watch the replay. So what I heard you say there, I'm gonna distill through my weird brain. People have a voice that matters to other people. Like there's people like me who think that everybody should be listening to them at all times, and then there's all these other people, right, who are worried that if they use their voice, it won't have value. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And then let me add to that. I'm getting to know some of the people at TubeBuddy, and I'm lucky about it. And I actually have to tell you some of the things. It's pretty cool stuff, and just a little bit, but whatever. And one of the guys who's big time there, he did a review of my channel, and one of the things he said, and I've had this happen like 3 times with people that I respect. 2 I respect a lot. And they said, hey, this niche that we're in, the Disney niche, is really, really full of creators. I deeply disagree with that. I think there's so much space to find your niche within it. And you just talked about that. You're not being all things Disney all the time. You're being what would be perfect for you, because there's a million other people out there just like that.
Yeah.
Who want and need that. And I think for me, that's a lesson I like to share. Your perspective matters. You're Lynn, but everybody's perspective matter. And that's why if you want to do a show, want to do a channel, want to do a YouTube channel, whatever, there's people out there who need it.
Yeah.
You did. And you found something you would have needed, you would have used, and you filled it. Yes?
I agree. Yeah, absolutely. And I plan on expanding over this year. The first year of my channel, I've been very, very Disney focused, but I want to expand and share things that are other things in Florida that families can do together. Wild Country Safari is in West Palm Beach, and you drive through it with your car. And
I used to have one of those in Southern California. I never did it. I've done things like that, but I know what you're talking about.
I want to do that. And then I want to compare it to the safari in Disney and say, like, how is this compared to, the safari that I know and love and go on every single time? And I can't wait to do things like that are more local, but also family based, and just different things you can do down here in Florida while you're visiting, or if you want to travel south. And I want to do top 10s and top 5s, my recommendations based on my experience in Disney. And I have a lot to say. Like, if you get me started, I will not shut up. So don't do that if you meet me out in public, because you just lost.
I do it at least 2 times a week, and I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you lose an hour of your life that you're never going to get back.
No, I gave way more than that. We're almost to the end. I can't believe how fast it's gone. I'm going to drop the link to our sponsor again, Bill. He's my buddy, and he's our sponsor. Be sure to follow Magic of the Mouse, the Facebook page, and join the almost 7,000 followers. I think it's more than 7,000 now, actually.
He hit 7,000 already. He's over 7.
I'm going to have to fix that. Who enjoy their daily Disney news posts and photos. And his photos are great on Instagram, too. I love them. You can also find the Magic of the Mouse on Instagram and Twitter. Just do a search for Magic of the Mouse. Also, be sure to check out Magic of the Mouse TV channel on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified when they post a new video from the Disney parks. And again, we've got a sports-based project coming to you this week that we'll talk about. Well, you'll see it on Tuesday and Thursday of this week. I'll just leave it there for now. Again, weird night. Appreciate you so much. You know I do, but I want to say it while we've got everybody here. With everything going on in the world, Corona, COVID-19, Disney closing, I knew tonight was going to be a weird night. I just did. And I had a blast. And I know we're going to get a bunch of views on the replay. And I hope if you're watching it and you stay till the end, at this time when you leave, you get over to Lynn's channel, subscribe to her channel. She's great. I love her as a person. I love her channel, and you're going to have a better time. If you don't want to miss out. How about that? To end it, what do you want them to know about your channel? What's coming up? Where you see it going? Anything like that? I didn't really get to ask you about the things you love about Disney. But
well, we kind of already covered that, and they haven't really changed. So we can go. We'll have to go back and watch the very first DisTube of me and Jeff. It's kind of funny to rewatch
We
that
definitely talked
because
more Disney that time, and this time more.
yeah.
But that I hope
Yeah.
that's okay. I liked it.
No, absolutely. It was a lot of fun. I look forward to the things coming on my channel, more of the things that have already been going on, but also more. I'm gonna try to get more focused on top 10s, top 5s, my recommendations of different things and going into specifics of different parks and dining and just getting into help with Disney planning because that's really a larger chunk of my passion with this channel. And then also exploring other things non-Disney like Lion Country Safari and other local things that I can figure out.
I love
But I
that.
can go and take my camera out and vlog. So I have a checking in with the Lynn Project on every Thursday night
Yeah,
at 10
we need to
p.m.
make sure to mention that. So wait. I spoke over you. When is it? What night? What time?
Every Thursday night at 10 p.m. It's checking in with the Lynn Project where we just touch base and see what's coming up on the channel, what I'm trying to accomplish, what I'm doing, where I'm at, what my character warehouse haul was, what awesome things I got, and then just talking to you guys and catching up and having Disney chat and positivity and good old fashioned fun.
We can't go without mentioning your Saturday show, Coffee and
Coffee,
Contemplation, every other week
yes.
on your channel. Want to tell them about that?
Yeah, Coffee and Contemplation is a live stream that I do every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. with me and my partner channel, Practically Perfect Park Hopping Triple P. And we alternate every week from my channel to theirs. So this coming Saturday will be on my channel at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we just talk Disney and then sometimes conversations wander into other random things. Wherever you guys in the chat kind of want to go, we just start talking about it. And sometimes we go off on tangents and we just have a blast. So and that's right after your show on Saturdays.
Yep.
Beauty and the Beast.
So thank you, Lynn, for everything, but for coming on tonight. Again, paging Mr. Morrow, Nate will be on the show. We don't have him on a date. It'll be sometime in July or beyond. But we'll get him on. Love the guy.
To infinity and beyond.
That would have been good. I should have said that. Next week, we've got Wrestling with Disney. The week after that, we got Corey Meets World. That takes care of March. And then we got April, May, and June. And then we've got some open dates. But I appreciate everybody for being here, especially like everybody said on the night like tonight. In 30 minutes, the same two faces.
We'll be back.
So yeah, we're gonna be talking about a few things, including the gentleman who wrote Copa, the law that freaked out the YouTube community, is at it again. And we'll talk about that and other things in about 30 minutes right here on this channel. Lynn, I love you. I love your channel. Get over to her channel. Give her some love. Also, please check out my sponsor, my friend Magic the Mouse TV and the podcast. The links are all over the place. Everybody who was here, mods, super chatters, people in chat, even people who are just watching kind of and are really watching those other streams. I totally understand.
Appreciate it so much. We understand, trust me, and I appreciate you guys all and all your support and being here. And we look forward to seeing you guys hopefully in a half an hour for Creator Talk.
Ooh, I can't end better than that. I'll shut up right there.
Thanks for watching the replay.
See you on Creator Talk or next week. Go subscribe to Lynn. I'm going to shut up now. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Thank you.